We're here to talk about something deceptively simple. Something we often push aside, postpone, or forget altogether. Date night. 2 little words. 2 hours, maybe. But done with intention, they can change everything. You see, we live in a world where busy is a badge of honor. Work deadlines, grocery lists, soccer practice, school drop-offs, bills, the dog, the dishes, the endless ping of notifications. All of it clutters our time, steals our focus, and slowly, quietly, places distance between people who once couldn't wait to be in the same room. We wake up beside someone we love, but forget to look at them. We text more than we talk. We share space, but not stories. We live like roommates instead of lovers. And over time, that fire we once fed with laughter, mystery, touch, and attention, it dims. But what if I told you that reigniting it doesn't require a grand gesture, $1,000, or a week in Paris? It starts with a date night. Yes, one night. Because date night isn't about where you go, it's about who you choose to be for each other again. It's about being intentional in a world that constantly pulls you into autopilot. It's not about the dinner or the movie, though those things are great. It's about choosing to carve out time for love in the midst of life. And that's powerful. So, tonight, I want to give you ideas, not just activities, but invitations. Invitations to remember, to reconnect, and to reignite what brought you together in the first place. 1. The memory lane date. Take a drive or walk through places where your story began. The coffee shop where you first met. The street you walked hand in hand under moonlight. The apartment where you whispered dreams. Talk about those days. Laugh about your awkward first kiss. Cry if you must. Remember why you chose each other. Because when we remember our past, we reconnect with our passion. We remember the risk, the butterflies, the newness, and that energy still lives inside you. Tap into it. 2. The unplugged date. Turn off the phones. Yes, all of them. Put them in a drawer. Light candles. Make a meal together. No screens, no distractions, just you, your voices, your presence. Ask deeper questions. Share untold thoughts. You'd be amazed what you hear when you listen with your eyes, not just your ears. Because presence is the most valuable present you can give someone. 3. The adventure date. Do something you've never done. Go ziplining. Take a dance class. Try sushi making or paddleboarding. When you step out of your routine, you step into surprise, and surprise breeds connection. You remind each other that love is not just comfort, it's also discovery. You're not done growing, and your relationship isn't done evolving. Show each other that. 4. The serve together date. Volunteer together. Serve meals at a shelter. Walk dogs at an animal rescue. Help build a home. Serving others brings humility and humanity to our relationships. It reminds us of the world beyond us, and what a gift it is to go through that world hand in hand. Because sometimes, the deepest love is built not in candlelight but in compassion. 5. The stay-at-home sanctuary. You don't need a fancy restaurant. Transform your living room. Set the table. Light some candles. Put on your wedding playlist. Dress up, even if it's just for each other. Remind yourselves that romance isn't out there, it's here, if we choose it. Love doesn't demand extravagance, it asks only for effort. Now you might be thinking, we don't have time. Or, we're too tired. Or, the kids. But let me ask you this, can you afford not to? Can you afford to let your love run on fumes? Can you afford to wake up 10 years from now next to a stranger who used to be your soulmate? Love doesn't die overnight. It fades in inches, in forgotten moments, in silent dinners, in postponed dates, in maybe next week, in I'm too tired. But here's the beautiful truth. It can come back, if you fight for it. And date night is how you fight. You fight for curiosity, for flirtation, for laughter, for touch, for time. You fight for that moment where your eyes meet across the table and you say, I still choose you. That is the heartbeat of love. Now, let's be honest. Not every date will be magical. Sometimes, you'll argue. Sometimes, you'll be exhausted. Sometimes, your idea will flop. That's okay. Because it's not about the perfection, it's about the practice. Date night is not a one-time fix. It's a lifelong habit. It's choosing, again and again, to invest in love like it matters. And it does. Because what you build on date night doesn't just stay there. It spills into your days. Your parenting, your health, your joy, your legacy. When your kids see parents who love well, they learn how to love. When your friends see commitment, they're inspired. When your heart feels seen and safe, you live fuller, dream braver, and face life with more strength. This isn't just about romance. It's about renewal of your spirit, your connection, your purpose. So I urge you, not next week, not someday, this week, carve out the time. Even if it's just an hour. Even if it's just a walk. Even if it's just sitting outside and watching the stars. Start small, but start. Because date night is more than an idea. It's a revolution of love in a world full of distraction. It's a declaration that your relationship is worth tending, worth feeding, worth celebrating. Let the world be busy. Let the kids be loud. Let the deadlines loom, but let your love be louder. Let it echo in the laughter you share over takeout on the porch. Let it hum in the song you slow dance to in the kitchen. Let it burn in the candle you light to say, I still want to know you. Let me end with this. Love is not something you find once. It's something you choose daily. And date night, that's your reminder, that even now, even after all the years, the stress, the scars, you're still worth showing up for. So show up, for each other, for love, and may every date night be a chapter in the story of how you stayed in love, on purpose. Thank you.